morning. Good morning. I'm in my brights today because I'm about to head out and go for a walk with one of my besties. And if we haven't hung out before, my name is Bex Weller. I am the founder of sexysobriety.com, vegansparkles.com and bexweller.com, where I help health coaches and wellness entrepreneurs to have more fun and success in their business. So I'm about to head out for a walk with my friend. Now we walk for about 7 Ks around the river, and there's lots of hills and things. And I remember one day we were walking. I mean, usually we just walk along and we're just chatting away and we have a great time, and really the 7 Ks goes really, really fast. But this one day we were at one end and we looked towards the other end where we finish, and it's sort of like across the river and you can see this bridge in the very distance. And my friend was like, "Is that where we actually walk to? Is it that bridge?" And I said, "Yeah, it is." And that walk, because we were focused on how far away the end line was, felt so freaking long. That was the longest walk ever, and we felt a bit like weighed down under knowing sort of how far the finish line was. Even though we knew that we could do it easily, we just made ourselves a little bit psyched out by looking and focusing on how far away the finish line is. So I was inspired to jump on here quickly before I head off to meet her, to talk about how we can sort of psych ourselves out in business as well. Because often when we think about taking on a new project, if it seems like a big project, it can be really overwhelming, right? And when we're overwhelmed, creativity runs and hides. Creativity does not like overwhelm. It's very tempting then to think, this is all too hard. I think I will leave it for another day or another person, or maybe I'm biting off more than I can chew. Maybe it's just like not meant for me. So, if you think back to other projects that you've taken on and that you finally completed, it's a great feeling, right? And then you look back and you think, yeah, I did that. So today I just wanted to say, focus on just moving forward in a small way. You don't have to look at the finish line. You don't have to psych yourself out or get completely overwhelmed. Now, this I also had experience with when we started creating Sexy Sobriety, because this is an epic membership site, right? This was creating a whole entire new business. We registered a new business name. We started new social media channels for it. We created 91 levels in a membership program. So, if you know much about membership programs, you know that is epic. And there's over 100 hours of content in there, and every piece of it is very, very styled. Like it looks like a magazine. It's absolutely beautiful, and full credit to my love Mod by Dom for creating that and making it look amazing. And we've got over 45 video interviews in there. This was an epic project, and it took us a good 6 months to complete. Now, at the start of creating that project, it felt overwhelming. It felt like we would never get to the end because it was so ambitious. But we did, right? We just kept plugging along. I kept thinking to myself, well, we have done this sort of thing before, and eventually we will get there. We just keep plugging away. Eventually we will get there. So again, we're about to start a new project where I'm creating an incredible academy for our clients and blog readers, and it contains a lot of courses that my clients have been asking for. So I'm super excited about it. But at the same time, starting a massive new project is a little bit intimidating, right? It can feel overwhelming. It can feel stressful. So I thought I'd pop in here and give you a little pep talk today if you're feeling this way about anything that you want to take on. Maybe it's writing a book, or maybe it's creating a membership site or an e-course, or maybe it is maybe it's even like creating your website or something like that, doing a website redesign. Whatever it is, just remember that it always seems impossible until it's done. So move forward, and you can do this in a couple of ways. So You know, if you're looking at a big project, you have a couple of choices, right? You have, first of all, you can decide to go pro, that you will clear your schedule, clear your calendar, you will unsubscribe from any emails that are clogging up your inbox, you will turn down any invitations that don't completely feel like a hell yes, and you will clear the space to knuckle down, go pro, and get it done. The other option is just to work on it in small increments. So break it down into small little pieces and just keep plugging away, you know, just keep plugging away. So maybe this is you will do half an hour a day, or maybe it's you will write 500 words a day, or maybe it's like once a week you will sit down for 2 hours and do a little, batch session. Whatever it is, just breaking it down and just trusting that eventually you will get to that finish line. You just keep going. And I say this to my clients all the time that, you know, how do we climb a mountain? Just one step at a time, right? And quite often it's when you're almost at the top that it feels the most exhausting. You're like, I've done so much already. Why aren't I at the top already? Come on. You know, you're so close. So don't give up, beautiful. Keep going for your dreams. Keep reaching for the top of that mountain, because once you get there, the view is glorious. And I hope you have an amazing week, and I'd love to hear what you're working on and how you're climbing that mountain. You can find me at vegansparkles.com, sexysobriety.com, and becksweller.com. Okay, that's it from me today. I'm off to do my walk. Talk to you soon. Next time. Bye.